Okay, everyone, we're going to continue the satellite design. This particular satellite is a Boeing 601 satellite, and it's going to be two-dimensional drawing. And we're going to create this using AutoCAD. And first, we need to set the units to inches, and that's what I did. And I just wanted to go to, I want you to go to A button on the top and go to drawing utilities and set your units. You can type the units if you like to engineering, okay? And the second, the limits has to be set. And the same way, we can do this, or we can just simply type limits, L-I-M-I-T-S, enter, and set your limits to 0, enter, 180 feet by 180 feet. Feet mark is a single quote, okay? Enter. And third step is type UCS command. That's your user coordinate system, which is your 0, starting point. I want you to set this enter starting point right in the middle of the screen. That is 90 feet, 90 feet, enter. Okay? And so we have to draw a single line. Okay? Your UCS has to be right at the center over here, which is 90 feet by 90 feet. Okay? And we need to draw a 90 feet line. Okay? And we did just simply generated 90 feet line from the 0, and 180 feet line down. Okay? Enter. And this is your y-axis, and the x-axis has to be drawn approximately about 30 feet to the left and 66 feet to the right. Okay? So this is your x-axis. So it's important to draw the symmetry axis. That's why I did it. These are construction lines. They can be erased anytime you don't need them. But I'm going to keep it until the end of the design. Okay? So what do we do? I want to start creating the photovoltaic cells that any satellite will need energy, and that energy continuously will come. Electric energy has to be converted into electricity from light that the photovoltaic cells receives in the space, and there is a whole lot more light, okay, to be converted into electricity. So I'm going to just zoom in this bottom area of the y-axis, okay. In order to establish a starting point, I'm going to draw a line from the end, okay, to the left. And how much I'm doing? 45, 48. So 48.375. Yes, 375 inches, inch marks, the double quote, okay, to the left. Okay, that's about right, okay. So the photovoltaic cells are a rectangle, and we're going to go rectangle command. From this end, okay, object snaps are turned down. We need to create 96.75 inches, and press the tab key. Vertically it will be 109 inches again, enter. Okay, this is one big panel of photovoltaic cells, okay, solar cells, okay, and inside of which there are smaller cells, the units of cells that we're going to generate, okay. And I want to change the color to bluish color. These are probably common color. I'm going to set the color and select cyan color, okay? And this smallest rectangle I'm going to fit here will be starting from this corner, okay? And 10.75 inches. The tab key is going to be 18 inches. Again, 18, and inch mark is double quote, inches, okay? All right, so far so good. This is just one unit cell of solar cell, and we're going to use the rectangular array command. And how many of those are we going to make? Let me count this. Okay, and first of all, rectangular array. You're going to be able to access the rectangular array. You're going to be able to access the rectangular array from the array command. When you click on the array command, you'll see there are multiple arrays, okay? So rectangular array is one on the top, click, all right? You choose the rectangle, enter. Now computer is going to ask you a number of questions, okay? Rows and columns. How many rows? We have to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6. And how many columns? 9. 6 by 9. So I'm going to select the rows, click, option. Okay, I'm going to type 6, enter. And now it's asking me the distance between rows, so I'm going to pick distance between left and right, enter. And now I'm going to go with select the columns option. And the number of columns will be 9, enter. And the distance between columns, we set it to 18 inches. Okay. Rows did not go well. 6 rows are correct. And distance between rows will be 10.75. 10.75. Enter. Okay, so if it's not, it's imperfect, you can Control Z and we can start over this. Okay. All right. So the dimensions, you enter. Number of columns is going to be 9. And the number of rows is going to be 6. Number of rows is 6, and distance between rows 18 inches. Okay. All right, this looks like correct size. Okay. And we might as well create a rectangular framework around this. Okay. And edit command, and then I'm going to change the width. Okay. I'm going to set the width to 5 inches, too much. 2 inches maybe. Okay, this is better. Enter. Okay. So how many of those do we need? I need at least 4 panels. Okay. So we need to copy this copy command. One, 2, 3, and 4. Enter. Okay. And the system is symmetrical, so we can use the mirror command to have the same copy above. So the mirror command is under modify, click on it, select the entity, click and click, okay, enter. And first point of the mirror line, any point on the vertical axis, and any second point is any point on the vertical axis. You want to erase it? No, enter. And if it doesn't work again, try again. Mirror, select, end of the mirror line, okay. Mirror, enter with the right mouse button, select a point on the left on the x-axis, select second point, and you want to release the objects. Yeah. Okay. All right. And save. When you're saving, make sure that you save your the folder with your student number. Okay, so we're going to continue from the center point, okay? And the center, there is a main CPU unit, brains, and all of the everything, all the mechanical and electronic parts individually located. So we need, it's within a box here, and the box is at the center. So we can, from the center, we're going to draw a line, okay, down, and that's going to be 51 inches this way, and 51 inches this way, okay? And then we're going to create a rectangle, click from this end, okay? And that's going to be 102 inches, tab key, 102 inches, okay, enter. Okay, this is the box. We need to create a polyline. A framework needs to be done here. Okay, when you create a polyline, turn off the ortho mode, okay? Check your width, make sure width is 2 inches, okay? Go to the center, all right? And C for close. Good. This has to be repeated, so we need a mirror command, and select this item, enter, select the mirror line, and 1 and 2 points, and enter. Cool. Okay. We need another circle, okay, for the antenna, and we need to locate that particular circle at the end of the line. So we need a construction line. Line, enter, okay, from the center point to the left, and we are going to the left how far? 234 divided by 2, so we 117 to the left. So 117 inches to the left. Okay, this is your center point. So I'm going to create a circle command. Okay, I'm going to erase this line because it came imperfect. And let's do 117. So let's draw a line. Let's go to the left and 115, 117. Okay, so let's type 117 inches to the left. Okay, enter. Circle command. This is for antenna. You're creating an antenna, but computer would like to know the radius. Now, when it comes to circles, I don't know why it's asking radius, because circles, the diameters are important in circles, and it's asking us radius, so we're going to give it radius, okay? 89 inches is diameter, that means 44 and a half, 44.5 is radius, so 44.5 inches, and inch mark, enter. Okay, good, 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 good. And then we're going to generate a mirror image of this antenna to the right side, okay? So we're going to just use, again, the mirror command. Okay, mirror. And we're going to just select the items to mirror. And this is the circle. Okay, and the connections with the circle. Okay, enter. And then you're going to be selecting the center line for the mirror. Okay, enter key. Okay, please complete the items as they're missing. Okay, make sure that everything is intact. And thank you very much for watching it. And if you have any questions, please call me.